This was the most mischievous act of the camel. Just because it got hold of the stone plate remote control, the magnificent pharaoh statue began to change its expression wildly. In 1920 in the desert of Cairo, the sunlight was extremely bright. An old professor was concentrating on digging beneath the pyramid. He was expecting to find the treasure that would change the world. Just then, the professor unearthed a stone that emitted a bluish light. This stone plate was covered with strange symbols. The professor curiously pressed the circle on the top. Immediately, the entire desert began to shake. The originally quiet pyramid suddenly disassembled itself and extended upwards, forming a metal-like pharaoh statue. The pharaoh opened its wide mouth and stretched out a long step. The professor felt that he had touched a miracle. After that, the professor excitedly ran into the pharaoh's body for research. Meanwhile, the professor's camel found a stone plate that had fallen into the pit. The camel found these glowing buttons very interesting. Every time it pressed a symbol, the pharaoh's eyes would turn, or its tongue would rapidly extend and retract. It even began to randomly tap on the stone plate crazily. The distant pharaoh statue also started to dance, with increasingly strange movements. Finally, the head of the statue completely reformed into a huge camel face. Inside the statue, the professor was unable to control his balance at this moment, and his body collided everywhere. The situation was extremely critical. In the end, the pharaoh statue retracted to the ground and returned to its original shape. The huge impact force sent the professor flying and he crashed heavily into the original deep pit. This archaeological controversy that began with an accidental discovery ended with the professor returning to the starting point. The professor's experience raised an interesting question. When facing advanced technological civilizations of unknown nature, do you think the most dangerous thing is the explorer himself, or the camel sitting idly beside him?